Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is MacLeod. Welcome back to Crusader Kings 3. Well, last time, Emperor Jonn was stripped of all of his finery because of the shame and disgrace he brought upon Scandinavia. But then, I'd say he won it back pretty bloody convincingly. I mean, sure, we didn't really gain much. In fact, we have actually lost some stuff. Kind of took my eye off, the Eastern Front over here. And Finland kind of burst at some point, so we're going to go and sort that out. That's all absolutely fine. We'll go and take care of that for them. Not an issue. But yes, we did take out the combined forces of Europe, so I'd say that's a pretty bloody good result. And on top of that, Holy Roman Empire going through a bit of a period of strife right now. Potentially that's going to change hands. England, same basic deal. So I would say let's just start, banking a bit more money, getting ready for the big invasion of England, while we just send a small group over here to deal with this, because we really don't need much to take this back and hand it straight back over to Finland. Though one thing that's potentially, yes, a little bit more of an issue is, the succession, because right now I've got 6 daughters, and that's a problem because people are kind of refusing to vote for them. Yeah, pretty much everyone agrees she's too young and they don't really want to vote for a woman either. So, under the Scandinavian election system, she's gonna struggle to get herself elected, unfortunately. Now, there is one easy solution to this, which is I could simply take democracy away from Sweden. I just say, from now on, literally everything, the empire, the counties, the duchies, the kingdom, all of it, it's all just going to be handled by my amended version of Gavelkind that means, pretty much everything flows straight down to Ellen. Now, that is an option, that is one option, but, I've got a different idea. Because I can't help but notice that yes indeed, we've got ourselves some potentially good people of my dynasty right here. So, if I was to say move my vote over to King Loki, he is now almost strong enough to take the throne, and now I'm actually voting for him. A bunch of people should fall in line and agree, because I am a well-liked and respected long-reigning king, so some people just vote as I vote, so that should be enough to get Loki up to the top of the actual, Sweden inheritance run. What I could do instead is add Scandinavian elective into the Empire of Scandinavia, which, quite frankly, feels like, it ought to be the case anyway. Scandinavia ought to have Scandinavian elective. It's literally made for this. Though I tell you what, as an actual starting point here, what we could do is, I don't know whether if I pass equality onto the Kingdom of Sweden, that's going to remove the -100 debuff against she is a woman. So, I don't know if I crown authority. Oh yeah, I turned that off because there was almost a rebellion. Right, we're turning that back on in that case. Sorry, guys. Right, okay, now, put the equality law back into play, and we're gonna see what that does to the election. So, yes, okay. Because plan B is, we give democracy to Scandinavia, and we basically say King Loki wins everything. And we just move over to him and his family, because there's been some good breeding experiments going on over there, with smart people producing some really, really damn smart children. But if instead I could persuade some people to, vote for my daughter, that would be the easiest way to go. So, okay, we'll see how that goes. In the meantime, we need to go and take care of this nonsense over here anyway, because you guys are squatting on my Finland. And thankfully, because de jure, that's going to be mine, nice and easy to kick him out at very low cost. And we're really not going to need much in the way of actual strength here whatsoever. So, okay, we've literally already got 4,000 troops present and correct. That probably is enough. And seriously, I tell you what, Emperor Jonn, we want him to be an administrator, we want him to make money. He's made some bloody money, alright. He's done some good work here. So, maybe 8,000 odd troops just for safety, and that might be too many, but screw it, it's absolutely fine. Let's just make sure this happens nice and fast. Stop gathering, move in, just work your way down. This should take no time, because most of this is just completely empty and very badly fortified little castles. Okay, precisely one person, one count, decided to get behind her. So, just because I've changed the law... Oh, hang on. Some people are changing their minds. We do actually have someone, though then again, Countess Gurley was, aren't you? Yes, okay, so the other female counts are fine to vote for, you know, a female empress. However, some of the lads, not so much. And yes, this siege should take no time whatsoever, though do we actually have much in the way of... yeah, we're really lacking in commanders. We do need some better commanders, ideally, and I could invite some more, but I doubt they'd be as good as the ones we could raise ourselves. Oh, and here's nice, another good perk here, though, to be honest, yes, I'm a bit worried about my lifespan, so popular figurehead, meritocracy. Don't actually have a liege, so I guess I may as well be popular. But yeah, it's probably time to do the old classic when you're getting on a bit. Move over to medicine focus. That's going to cost me a little bit of money, but we're still making, yeah, a good little bit of income. I'm not too worried yet. And yeah, this siege is just going to take as long as it takes, so we're going to batter through all this in no time whatsoever. This is going to be a very quick just north to south. Meanwhile, yeah, just do keep an eye on what's going on with England and the Holy Roman Empire, because... potentially that's gonna be, yes, causing some changes sooner rather than later. Because England stole my holy site at Zealand, and I feel like that means it's justified for me to go and steal their entire cocking country. Also, if you're in my prison and you're lowborn, congratulations, you're now being put to death. If you're not, however, you can just be converted and then released. Because you never know, some of these people might one day be important for some reason. Yeah, we've got one surprisingly powerful Earl who's willing to back her. Then we've got, yes, not many other people. Okay, who's got the most vote power? Because we might be able to force some people to, you know, back me. Yes, the Duke of Vastergotland. He's rather important, and he actually comes with a huge amount of votes, as indeed does, yes, Duke Eskild. Okay. Duke Eskild kind of likes me. That potentially works. So, how about, just out of interest, we send my spy just to go and have a bit of a look-see at what might be going on down there. But then again, could you do it a bit faster over here and your own court? Oh, sorry, that's you. Okay, never mind. Yes, I understand how you can't spy on yourself, or rather... you could, but you're probably not going to agree to. Oh, but here's interesting. Okay, this could go to some very interesting places. So right now, the Holy Roman Emperor also has the Empire of Francia title. So he's a bit flimsy right now, but to be honest, he's got Poland on his side, and he's now got the de jure right to basically just go and claim all of this. This is all. That is concerning. Fortunately, the Queen of Aquitaine looks very capable of defending herself, so, alright, just keep an eye on that and kinda hope this kid gets, deposed in the tyranny war that's going on right now. Darn it, it would actually end up in the same hands anyway. It would all go down to, Duke Riker, whoever that guy is, so, alright, just keep an eye on him. This guy could be, very dangerous if he can pull all of this together. Okay, this may be something to do with de jure, but yes, some people seem to have come round and are no longer hating Ellen just for being a woman. Some people still are, but I'm not 100% sure, yes, why or why not that's a thing. Possibly they live outside of de jure Sweden and thus don't care about, you know, Scandinavian law or something. But some people are pretty close to coming around here. In particular, yes, this guy is very, very close. So, okay, what could we do to potentially, yes, make her more desirable? So, or potentially screw over Orvar. So hang on, is that Orvar the king of... which Orvar are we talking about right now? Ah, yes, the king of Lapland. So you're voting for him. So, if I was to do something to make him less desirable, you might be willing to change sides, and that's going to be a big damn deal. Well, he is actually too old, and right now Ellen's too young. If we just wait, then he's going to keep getting older, and eventually that -10 is going to go away. Alright, we're starting to get somewhere here. Oh, and nice flipping work here. I don't even need to bother dealing with Scotland, because Norway's one step ahead of me right now. Oh, well done, lads. Well flipping done. So, he's using his once-in-a-lifetime kingdom invasion to go for Scotland. Yes, well done. And here we go. England seems to have calmed down for the second. So, at least at the bare minimum, their civil war's over, but they've got plenty else going on. That's just a peasant revolt. That's something down south, so that doesn't really involve me. He's also attacking the actual, yes, whatever's left of Scotland, which I think is just this and this, to actually go and have that off him. Though honestly, that's not going to get you much at all, to be honest. And then, yes, you're also being attacked by... Wait, what? You're being attacked by... Oh, you moved in to assist... Wait, King William of... There's too many King Williams in this part of the world. But yeah, William of England is allied to William of Catholic Scotland. Now, you're in a great position to defend yourself. Unfortunately, Norway doesn't really have the manpower to make this happen if England can actually send all its forces up north. So, yeah, the sooner we could wrap up this nonsense and actually go over and do our own kingdom invasion of England, the better. Because that will actually support Norway taking over Scotland, and then we're in really good shape. Then we've pretty much taken all of Britannia. And we've also just lost a king. The King of Pyjama Land. Well, that's all absolutely fine. Now there is a Queen of Pyjama Land, no problem whatsoever. Aside from the fact that they're, like, losing territory. But only a tiny bit. That reminds me, by the way, the Mongols are still out there. But fortunately, they seem to sort of be expanding in, like, this sort of a direction. So as a result of that, I'm kind of hoping they're going to run into Byzantium and Jerusalem long before they get to me. Because the pickings over here are way richer, and the pickings around here much easier. So I'm kind of hoping that's what happens next. And story of my life, we're out of bloody supplies as usual, and that's actually partly because we lost Zealand. Zealand made supplies last longer, so... yes, bit of an annoying thing right there. Okay, stand down the troops and then we'll just raise them up again, it's fine. Ooh, potentially bad news for King Loki though. Yeah, he's looking like, literally everyone just rose up in a tyranny war. Fortunately, a tyranny war doesn't actually depose him, it just makes him, yeah, a little bit weaker. So... that should not be the worst thing in the world. He can survive that even if he does just have to surrender or whatever. Oh, and here's nice. There's a little fight going on down here with, yes, our enemies. Good, 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 good. The king's even right here. So if we could just actually capture that in a second. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, go. Go, go, go. Get down there. Let's go and capture him. And unfortunately, I suspect he's going to get away, darn it. Should have rushed that a bit more. And if we're really lucky, come on. Oh, we got him. Right, so he's going to be absolutely slaughtered, of course. Loki will absolutely annihilate him. If we're lucky, we'll capture the king, but apparently not. Dear oh flippin' dear. Right, just keep taking more territory, no problem whatsoever. And yeah, right now they are losing over in England, the war against Norway. But whether that's going to last, I do not know. Give me some information about what's going on in this. So, yeah, tiny bit of land's being held, but it's really not much. And in either case, yes, I've already subdued all of this, so I've got ticking war score on my side. We could just speed this up, to be honest. Just wait for a bit of a breach. Loki's not great at the old sieging, unfortunately, so this is taking a while. Right, get in there. 4, 3, 2, 1. Job done. 100%. Right, you'll be handing that territory back over to bloody Finland, please. Thank you. Aside from 2 bits that mysteriously belong to me, possibly because de jure they... No, they really ought to be hers, so she can just have them. That's fine. Here you go, my queen. I'm sure you'll be thrilled about this. Marvellous. Right, sell a couple of prisoners back to them, and this time at Finland, do not lose this territory. Alright, bloody keep hold of it. And more of my many, many daughters are coming of age, and yeah, that education perk is brilliant. They are seriously so much better than they used to be. Admittedly, she's she's not great, but like, the others, there's some really good ones. Ellen could be a really good queen if people will just give her a bloody chance. Oh, she's up to 110. This is actually starting to come round here, because yeah, the vote is really divided on this occasion. And Norway is currently, yes, actually entirely holding Estonia. So as I'm swimming in money, what I should probably do is actually create that. Because I can do that right now. I'll give that over to Loki. Then whatever happens next, he can just sort of, yeah, hand that over to one of his many talented children. Because seriously, he's got some great children. So, Kingdom of Estonia, that's going to exist. Congratulations, you can have that. And he likes me even more. Marvellous. In fact, hang on, that's an interesting point. I need people to like Ellen. Now, people seem to like people who are like, you know, prestigious. So, there is right here a very good duchy. The Duchy of Strathclyde. Okay, hang on. Let's just very quickly create that. Because if I create that right now, and then hand over a bit of land to Ellen straight away, she should actually be, hang on, if I've just got this right. So, that goes to... Wait, hang on. Where's... Does anybody know where Ellen's gone? Because Ellen's supposed to... Wait, what? Why is she... Ellen? Why are you not part of the succession anymore? Well, she's second in line for Kingdom of Sweden. First in line for Scandinavia. So maybe the game says, well, as a result, now we skip down to Linda, who inherits this. And Linda's not bad, to be honest. She's not the best. Then again, she's fairly learned, which is quite good. She's pretty darn smart. But yeah, now a whole bunch more stuff's going to Linda, because de jure, she gets to have all the stuff that's underneath the petty kingdom of Strathclyde. So, okay, hang on, is everything... Everything probably makes sense. I'm sure it's fine. Anyway, how's the army? Just needs a moment to recover, and then probably it might be time for us to have a think about, you know, that whole England thing we've been talking about. Right now, England has, yeah, unfortunately, quite a few troops. Now we can beat them, but they're doing very well indeed against the invasion from Norway. That's bad luck there, to be honest. I imagine the alliance only started after Norway began the attack. Otherwise, that wasn't a smart move by them. So yeah, the combined forces, that's about 11,000 odd troops. Because you're bringing about 3,000, there's another 1,500. Okay, that's fine. We can handle that, just let the troops recover for a bit. We now have the economy to support all of this. And to be honest, we've got the economy to support more. In fact, you know what? Let's have a little look, see what we got here. Because I could probably do with... Hang on, where are the trebuchets? How's that going? Oh, the trebuchets are done. Oh, well. Well. How about we just split down these nice and fast? Because I think we're going to be making ourselves, yeah, trebuchets, actually. So, create some of that. That's all absolutely fine. And now I'm going to be getting those up to, yeah, nice and high. In fact, you know what, max it. Full stack of trebuchets, damn it. Get me more pikemen. Get them up to strength, too. Let's drop some of this money on some useful damn stuff. And what else could we actually have here? I mean... At this point, we could afford Huskarls. Alright, Huskarls are not even that expensive and they're really damn good. Let's get just some of them in. Alright, not many, just a handful. Let's get up to, yeah, size 4. We'll have half a stack of those guys. This is going to be a bit expensive to set up for the moment, but this is going to make my, my men-at-arms way stronger. And they're the ones that win battles, damn it. And the trebuchets, they're the ones that flipping, you know, win sieges. And the first learning lifestyle perk comes in, obviously anatomical studies. Let's just start moving down health, because if I can't arrange for, yeah, Ellen to win the election for Sweden soon, we're going to need to go over to plan B, which is we jump ship to Loki's line, even though it's looking a bit flimsy at the minute. Oh, and that is a good point. Ellen needs friends. And sometimes the best way to make friends is to marry into somebody else's family. Now, obviously, we don't let this marriage come to fruition. We cancel it ahead of time. But, yes, matrilineal, he won't accept. Okay, well then we just promise him it's not going to be matrilineal. Alright, because we're not going to let this happen. We're just going to cancel this betrothal down the line. And we're going to see if maybe the fact that we're literally allies might be enough to just slightly nudge him into voting for her going forward. Because now he's got the biggest incentive in the world to make her the next queen. I'm just not sure whether the AI is actually smart enough to... Uh-oh. Who died? Oh no, my brother died and that stressed me out. And as a result, I'm having a mental break and I still don't have the cocking votes. Okay, donate to charity, and that is a 500 gold down the drain and massive loss in monthly income. Drunkard, that's going to impact my health, or screw it, another mental break in 5 years, but I would actually avoid, you know what, accept that, that's only 25. We're just going to try and hold on for the time being, and then drop a bit of money on some feasting or something, that'll do. Also, we never actually sold some minor titles, that's a giant pile of money. Okay, feast or hunt? Hunt will immediately get me down. Yes, there we go. I'm no longer overwhelmed. That's fine. We're just going to have a lovely, cheap hunt while more money comes in. And my new army finishes being built up. Lovely. And Linda is apparently doing some good work here. And I'm generous, so I shouldn't do that. I should leave this up to Linda. Well done, Linda. I love you. You're my best daughter. By which I mean, for some reason, you're like higher in the succession queue than I thought you should be. And nothing else at all, just yet more useless prestige. So, okay. Everything's fine, and technically, the Norway fight isn't over yet. So, I mean, that's kind of good news in a way. That means we can now get involved and, hopefully, ideally, stop there being a problem. Though, can we immediately go into feasting? Because we're a bit dangerously... Yeah, just do a feast too. Alright, just get me a bit of spare stress just in case. Also, just keep on picking up more and more and more concubines, because seriously, if anybody would feel like popping out one son, I think if one son pops up, and thus, you know, starts taking over a large amount of territory in terms of the succession queue, that could be really useful. So, somebody, please, come on. In fact, I'm gonna be honest, Empress Anna, your childbearing days are over, so... I mean, you've done a good job, by which I mean, have you actually done a good job? You did produce Ellen, that's positive, but at this point, we do need a son. I'm really sorry. I am so sorry. She's still pretty positive about me, to be honest. She understands this is just, you know, how it goes sometimes in the court of Sweden. Here we go. Good stats, right religion, right culture, and very, very beautiful. So, yes, let's make that happen. Hopefully, beautiful enough to encourage Emperor Jonn to, you know, finally get a son out. And, oh my goodness, the feast is actually going to cause me to go... I'm going to go back into critical of the cocking feast. Good, 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 because we ran out of wine again. And now I have no way of getting stressed out. So this is, oh, this is just marvellous. Any chance I can have some more stress? Ooh, because I've actually done this more than once. Okay, diplomacy up, intrigue up. Good, 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 good. That's a good perk. But unfortunately, yes, I desperately need... Okay, we could sell some minor titles, but I don't see a way of getting stress down, to be honest. No. Oh, speak of the devil, so I can tell Eskil that actually I don't really believe in this thing I keep fighting great holy wars about, and, I mean, to be honest, I kind of need that, because I need to get back out of bloody stress. Right, I'm gonna regret that. Please do not screw me over, Eskil. Me and you are cool, mostly. Aside from the fact you are, well, he does occasionally murder his own family, and he is a berserker and a warrior, and, okay, this might have been a mistake. And darn it, I was too late. Norway's lost their kingdom war, so in all fairness, I probably wouldn't have been able to stop them anyway. Alright, this is fine. Everything's under control. Just double check that this is all as it should be. So yeah, put all this together. Catholic Scotland's very weak right now, so we should be able to just start moving in. And England starts... Yeah, England starts here, so ignore this bit up here, because de jure, that's not even part of the claim anyway. We just need to basically start moving down in this direction and just take it over bit by bit. Though this might take a while, to be honest. Then again, how are the trebuchets? The trebuchets are now ready to go. So we're pretty much as strong as we've ever been, with the exception of the champions, who could of course be stronger if we had Zealand. But regardless, I'm guessing King Loki is the best fighter in the world right now, so it's fine. And we are so close to a clean sweep on bloody Princess Ellen right now. I just need, I need one person to come around. And, I mean, to be honest, hang on. Apparently, King Loki, as a known criminal, I could imprison him. That would be legit. And if I imprison people and... Ooh, that's... Okay, hang on. Hang on. How many of these people, potentially, have I got either hooks or the ability to gain hooks on? Because if any of you have ever committed a crime, well, all of a sudden, I could force you to vote how I say, though unfortunately it's literally no one but... It's no one but Loki. And unfortunately, yes, there's a good chance that if I try and do this, then, yeah, there's going to be, trouble. It's a bit of an unnecessary civil war. I could just do with finding some form of bloody, yes, secret or something. How is my health, by the way? Poor and ailing, though I'm trying my best to avoid trouble. I think it's time. I think we are not going to have a better opportunity than this to just basically knock out England with the old 1-2 punch. By which I mean basically just one punch. We just go in with a big army and we just murder them. So, alright, screw it. We're taking... No, not that kingdom. Game. Am I really going to be doing a kingdom war for that? No. Though they hold land in a lot of kingdoms. I want flipping England and... Apparently, I get this. So I'm guessing that's been English long enough it just a de jure slipped. So, I mean, I won't say no. To be perfectly honest, let's flip and make this happen. I've got plenty of prestige. Let's do it. Now, this is going to take a few times to get right. To be honest, yeah, just make sure we understand exactly where the border is. So yeah, is right there. So if I just take these two territories and then start moving south, we will be in perfectly good shape. Now, can the economy take everything? Because, no, not you and... Oh, bloody hell, Loki's busy. Well, that's just great that Loki's busy right now. Well, to be honest, we may as well just actually, yes, hire this new commander. How much you want? 40. Flipping done. So yes, you can now be an aggressive attacker, do more damage, so it's going to take them much longer to actually, you know, pull everything back together. Let's just draw the troops up. I do, of course, want at least 10,000, though, to be honest, I'm happy to just get as many as we can afford in play. Though, bear in mind, yeah, men-at-arms are a bit on the pricey side. Are you actually doing the... yes, you're already lowering the price of them. That's all absolutely fine. You're still working on this. To be honest, yeah, move over to taxes. Kinda need the money just for the moment, so that's all absolutely fine. So that's going to get me a little bit more money, and... oh my goodness. Well, we might just have ourselves an intelligent baby. Please, for the love of God, after 6 daughters, I need a son. And the economy is holding a pretty steady up to 15,000 troops. So honestly, that will be enough for now. Because, yeah, supply-wise, that's going to be a bit of a problem anyway. Now. The trebuchets. Let's see how well this is going to go, and 2 months. Okay, so siege progress is now 4.9 a day. So 2 months before anything else happens. Absolutely lovely, and who loves me? Catholic Scotland loves me. My Chancellor is doing marvellously good work as a result of that. Well done. Well flipping done. Right then, if I need to, I can fall back to this space in order to, yes, recharge my men-at-arms. So, this here, this is fine, though. Keep an eye out on my own territory, because England might just sail over to Scandinavia. If they do, we can go and hit them right there. Shouldn't be a problem at all. But yeah, as long as we're taking de jure England, not a problem. And hang on. Something was just under siege. I didn't pay attention. Aha! They're over here. They're going to start attacking Ireland. 4,000 going overseas. 4,000 right here. Right, finish this siege, then we'll just go and smash them. That's all absolutely fine. So there we go. We now control Cumberland. That's 11% already. Really, that's very generous. Let's just get over here and deal with these bastards. Alright, make sure they can't take anything, and they don't get to actually bring all their armies together. And I don't think you're going to be able to escape, because you're going to be... Okay, well, you've just decided to put yourself into, now, yes, actually, recently disembarked mode. So that's very positive. How long? 14 days. I'm not going to get there in time, because, yes, crossing a ford does take a while. In which case, head for these guys. Just basically block them off and make sure they don't escape. And it's too slow to get out onto the sea, so I'd say you guys are going to be in trouble. And you have literally just walked into battle. So, well done, quite frankly. So, you're dead. That's actually just some Duke right there. Duke of Cornwall, in fact. Mighty, mighty Cornwall, but not mighty enough. Right, so see them off. Head round over to here. Take care of that. No, don't take care of that. Go over to here, in fact. And my culture has discovered knighthood. And are you actually kidding me? Yes, she can just be Alfhild. That's fine. Bloody hell, what is going on? Anyway, no sign of Catholic Scotland just yet, and factions are breaking apart. Oh yes, sorry, we just saw knighthood finish. Now, that is over here. So, right, knights more effective, and direct vassals like me more. To be honest, that's a pretty big win right there. So, yeah, my knights being a bit more effective, I will take that, because we do have some flipping amazing knights, and England is, yes, they're fleeing north to that territory, so we should be able to just catch them again right there. And, oh, bloody hell, my sister Anna died. That's 40 stress. Okay, the stress is getting out of hand, and I'm running out of ways to actually get rid of it. This is very concerning, because that actually affects my fertility directly. Okay, we've caught the English army again, and this time, the king himself is standing by. We've ripped off somebody's head. We caught a knight, but not the actual guy we were after. So just keep chasing him further and further south. Take more and more land. We're actually at 50% already, which is very generous for the amount of land we're about to gain, but I'm not going to argue. And any chance are any of the people in the dungeon rich right now? And the answer is 16. Okay, you can wait until you're important, and I'll tell you what, you, my friend, can go if you're willing to just, you know, convert. So let's just actually start laying some cuckoo eggs in the not cuckoo nest. I'm going to be honest, I don't 100% know how cuckoos work. Oh, flip me, it happened. The game didn't flag it because, yes, it's not my primary title, but I think we have just got the votes at this point. So, oh, flip me, everybody went over to her. Hang on. What made everyone just, change their minds? What was so good about her all of a sudden? So, I think it's just because she's not young anymore. She's now officially old enough. And she's a blade master. So, okay, she's apparently good at fighting and people like that. Okay, so that means the current situation is Ellen gets the Empire, and Ellen gets the actual, yes, the Kingdom of Sweden, and also Auland, together with... No, okay, hang on. Then it goes over to, yes, Linda for Strathclyde. Then over here, Ellen gets, yes, everything that's de jure part of this. So, okay, Ellen now gets a lot of land. The stuff in Scotland, however, that goes over to Linda. And then there's like 2 other titles down at the bottom. They go to Linda and then also Ellen. Okay, so basically it's just divided between Linda and Ellen right now. That's fine then. Now, no sign of the English army, because a tiny army here can't really do anything. Another territory to be taken right over here. And, hang on, how's the siege going? 4 months. Do I have anyone, like, better at sieging who could step in? Loki's available. I know he's not a siege specialist, but he's just so good. The moment he becomes available, just, like, tell him to be involved anyway. That's fine. And knight became... Yes! Oh my goodness, Loki. Loki just saved the flipping succession. He's the one that's been teaching her to be a blade master. And everybody loves her being a blade master, so they all voted for her. Oh my goodness. Alright, Loki, that was very kind of you, because if you just hadn't done that, we probably would have made you the next emperor, but, I mean, thank you. You are a very good brother. You have not lived up to your, you know, monstrous, evil trickster namesake at all. You've been a great character. Okay, this town's falling apart. England is starting to fall down south as well, which is absolutely marvellous. We're actually still gaining money, and as time goes by, unhealthy relations. Oh, bloody hell. How many cocky diseases have we had in court recently? So, yeah, dignified burial, no risk whatsoever. And meanwhile, Ellen, and wait, is my... No, that's a different Ellen. Right, don't worry, different Ellen. So, okay, what's going on here? Some book. So I can have some learning lifestyle, bit of piety, buy you a better translation. That costs me money, but she picks up novice physician. She's 57. She won't even be around that long, to be honest, so screw it. Let's just see if we can maybe make her a bit better. Kind of coin flip, but I might get loads of experience. And, no, unlucky on that. No, do not walk away. Continue the siege. Sorry, that was a misclick. I will say, though, I like the new trebuchets. They seem to be making short work of even relatively tough towns. That's good stuff right there. I'm appreciating that. And just actually, you have a little look-see around over here. Just make sure there's no sign of English armies in this part of the world, and I don't see any, so I think we're golden. In which case, there we go. I see some English forces at 54. How did we actually get up to 50 in the first place? I don't know. But we're going to run down and get this guy, and this time... this time it's Loki. So this time you're even more mega-boned, actually. Because Loki, he is going to destroy you. There we go. There's the king again. Come on, capture the king. Capture the king. And... Well. You magnificent bastard. Hi there. So, I've got you in prison now. How much would you be willing to pay? A favour. Because he's currently 1,000 gold in debt. Right, well that's, to be honest, that's not good enough. No, that's not good enough at all. So, as we have just captured the King of England, right here, at the very north of the Empire, guys, I've got terrible news for you, actually. So I'll be having, literally all of this. Oh, this isn't going to go well, actually, because all these people are going to hate me. Right, well, screw it. This is going to be mine now, and there's some Scandinavia. Whew! Right, that's a lot of Scandinavia. Now, just out of interest, and also notable guests have arrived, marvellous. Yes, this bit of land, because just out of interest, if I did want to form, like, a secondary empire, so there was, like, you know, the Empire of Britannia and the Empire of Scandinavia, and they could be best friends forever, then what would that take? So, okay, I'm really close. I am so damn close, actually. All I need to have is, like, 9 more counties. And then, I mean, to be honest, I kind of like the sound of that, because then I'd actually have, you know, an ally, a friend, someone else in the world who's not me. So, how much territory do you have? I mean, it's got to be 9. Oh, yeah, that's going to be easily 9, right? I mean, if it's not, there's 3 right there. That's just 1, because that's a massive one. There's more up in this direction. That's like 1, 2, 3, 4... And then, hang on, is this all yours? 2, 5, 6, 7. I think it might be literally 1 short if I just take everything England's got. But there's nothing to stop me attacking Catholic Scotland literally right now. I mean, break down the armies. Why not? Plus 64. Bloody hell, the economy's doing well. But we should probably, like, figure out what's going on with England. And also, yes, what we've just inherited here. Precisely, because does England even exist at the moment anymore? Does anyone know if England... Yes, we haven't actually taken the title of England. Okay, this guy is still the King of England. Now, admittedly, we should be able to just, like, have that off him, right? And, okay, he has to be not fighting a war, and I need 500 gold. Well, 500 gold's not going to be a problem. What's more of a problem is I need him to be at peace. Who's he at war with right now? He's... Okay, he is now attacking, with his non-existent troops, the petty kingdom of Albany. So, that's honestly fine. They can definitely hold him at this point, because now you don't have any troops. And I've inherited a whole bunch of land. I don't know why I've inherited, like, some of it, but not others. But on the plus side, okay, who, like, hates me? Why do you hate me? Title claimant, impatient, short reign, offensive war, high crown authority, foreign culture group, he hates my religion, zealous, etc. Okay, is anyone like... Alright, I'll say, the Duke of Kent's actually pretty bloody chill. So... Also, apparently, like, you're in my prison. How many people are in my prison right now? I mean, I'm not going to say no to the fact that the Duke of Kent is now under my control. So, let's negotiate your release, my good man. Because now I can actually make you convert. Because, oh my. Also, you're Hungarian. I don't really know what you're doing here, but that's apparently fine. So, okay. This will make him like me even less, but I'll gain a hook on him. Do I even need a hook? To be honest, I'm happy to just let him go, but make him one of mine. And at that point, he is going to be a very useful little ally over here. So, okay, gather up some money, let England just, like, you know, chill out for a bit. Because England right now it's really scattered. In fact, most of the English power is now down over here in Portugal. So I imagine other people are going to go and pick that off at some point. But yeah, I've also got to... I've got to figure out what to do with all of this. And, oh, bloody hell. Okay. Just out of interest, like, things like, yeah, these territories, like, say, Wessex. Does it even exist right now? It does. So, a whole bunch of this now belongs to, this is the territory that used to belong to the king. So that's the bit I got. But to be honest, I kind of don't want it. So, we need to find some new people to hand that over to. And yeah, if I take much of this, it's going to cause trouble. Quite a bit of trouble. But, okay, hang on. When you converted, my friend, or rather you're about to convert, let's just let time move on for a second. There we go. When you converted, right now you are 26, you're married to someone who is unlikely to be producing children, which is kind of unfortunate. Because, yeah, we could do with also... When you say... As in, like, the house. As in, like, you know, the former rulers of flipping, you know, Hungary. Why, yes it is, though, to be honest, yeah. Kind of, fallen on hard times these days. I mean, what I really need to do is, yes, try and rationalise England in terms of getting it most likely to convert. And then... Once we're done with that, steal the Kingdom of England, give that to somebody, quite possibly this guy in fact, and then just basically say, well, have at it with your brand new religion that I've just enforced on you. I tell you what we do have though, we have got some very, very competent children of Loki. And Loki has served as well, so, okay, as Loki's invasion into Scotland failed, I am going to reward him for his very spirited attempt by giving him a giant pile of England. Though, to be honest, yes, some of his sons have met tragic ends. So, slain in battle, and also slain in battle, and died to internal injuries. Yeah, in the end, he's actually got himself one badly wounded daughter, then one son, Philip Lokison, and then Princess Aletta, who is probably the weakest of the bunch. So, oh, hang on, no, sorry, there's more. There was one more. There is actually Prince Balder, though again, he's not great. So you, sir, you are by far the best, so I'm just basically giving you a giant chunk of England. Congrats. Yep, he can just have all of this land up north. No problem whatsoever. Congratulations, Philip Lokison. And we're just going to be having the Duchy of Lancaster as well. It's going to cost me a little bit of money to do, but that is going to go to you, because you deserve to be a duke. And there he goes with his lovely headband. So, Okay, hopefully, what he's going to do now is, focus on converting some of this land. It's going to be lovely. Then there's a bit of Northumbria over here. This woman is looking reasonable. Over time, she might be willing to come round a bit. So, that's all lovely up over here. That's great. And Prince Balder Loki'son, you're not the best, but I still think you could probably be, say, the, what do you want to be? How about the Duke of Wessex? That sounds fun. Though we might need to, yes, recall that off somebody else, unfortunately. Yeah, that's going to take more money, so we need to save up a bit for that. But I tell you what, you can just have the, you can have the land right now. And if you want to, like, make it for yourself, you're more than welcome to. Oh, hang on. He's already got a county. Hang on, what county do you have? Oh, he was granted a county over here in Norway. Fine, well, in that case, he doesn't need any more. Well, okay, how many other brothers or whatever do I have floating around? Because, yeah, I've got a bloody ton of siblings, including one who got blinded at some point, and, yes, poor Prince Spare, who never really managed to, achieve much with his life, tragically. Though he wasn't terrible. How's your son? Your son is, I mean, again, not great. We can do better, damn it. Ah, now here's good. So yes, Olaf Gudmundsson, his son Brage. He's actually pretty good. Got some good stats. He is smart. He's also... he's a Varangian. How did you get that? I want that. Right, well apparently you've had an exciting life at the age of bloody 20. So, go on then. You can actually have literally all of this as well, because I feel like just giving you a giant pile of land. Congrats. Right, so that still gets me to... you've decided the Isle of Wight's going to be your capital. Marvellous. I'm still at flipping 14. Okay, hang on. Oh, yes, sorry. This, down over here, right. Okay, how about a champion for Brittany? Who wants to be rewarded? Then again, plenty of you are already kind of... Ellen, you've done well. Then again, you're 58 and unlikely to produce children. So when I say unlikely, yeah, sorry about that. Who else do we have who could do with, you know, a few more bits and pieces? Then again, it's overwhelmingly people who are already landed. Everyone's already been well landed. You know what? My daughter Maya is not in line to inherit anything. She is actually, she is ill at the moment, which is, then again, okay. Unfortunately, you might be about to die. Not Linda or Ellen, because they're about to have something, and I don't know who you are, but you're actually pretty darn good. So, I mean, aha, granddaughter of King Loki with some really nice stats. You, my girl, can have basically all of Brittany. Congrats. And that gets me to 9 out of 9. Good, because apparently I've got this bit on the end of Kent. Okay, so that we get this guy nice and on side, you are going to be given this. And now he's up to plus 30. Okay, good. Good, good, good. So we have got true faith, true faith, true faith. And hopefully that will all just, you know, stay nice and calm for a while. And, oh yes, hang on. Hang on. I don't flipping need to steal England. In fact, I'm going to do the exact opposite. I can destroy England forever. So yes, indeed. Goodbye, various remnants of England, and welcome back to the Danelaw, which is stuck with Scandinavian elective, but what can you do, eh? And the laws have been restored. Boom. And apparently my new name is the Dane, which is great, I suppose. So yes, now this guy's instead gone over to his secondary kingdom title, the Kingdom of Galicia. So, alright, there's now bits of, like, Galicia everywhere. Now, hang on, how does this work? Is that like a kingdom title? Do I have that kingdom title? Hang on. Here we go. So, Kingdom of Danelaw, and that's... oh yeah, that's gonna go to Linda. I'm not convinced Linda's up to the task, to be perfectly honest, but okay. Then again, that means now Ellen's going to keep the Scottish holding, because she's just allowed to. So, I mean, Linda, you've got one hell of a task ahead of you. So, I mean, she is wise. She is very wise, but probably best we get her married so she can start producing children, like, now. Obviously, matrilineal only. Now, we do have a fairly smart Irish Earl right here. That's not terrible, to be honest. Yep, you know what, my dear? That will do just fine. So, everybody's happy about that. Matrilineal, get that sorted out. So you two are now going to be married. The children will be of my house, which is great. And then also, yes, of course, don't forget, she's... oh, yes, sorry, I forgot about that. You're still married or, like, engaged to this guy. I feel like we should start getting children. I'm so sorry. Break the betrothal. Now, I hope that's not going to mess up the flipping succession, because it would be kind of, unfortunate if it did. But yeah, we need to get you a good spouse, and ideally... ooh. Okay. Hang on. Olafsson, he's part of the same family. You're both bright. It would keep him, nice and sweet. Are they close enough related? This is... yeah, they're too closely related. Boo. Boo, I say. Because ideally I do need somebody smart. But the problem is, yeah, there's lots of smart people too closely related to her. Then again, we got this guy over here. No alliance comes with it, but he is very healthy. So that's not too bad. And he's alright. He would cover for your weakness in intrigue, so... I mean, to be honest, that's nice. Ooh, okay. This guy's apparently, like, super hot. So... yeah, go on. Let's breed some hotness into the family. No, they're also related, damn it. Is anybody not flipping related to this woman who wants to marry her? You know what? That's fine. That's 100% fine. Apparently that's good enough. Matrilineal, he'll go for that anyway. So, yes, let's make that happen. There's a good couple of marriages. And I need to... oh, yes, of course. We need to actually nominate for Danelaw. So... that might not go to Linda after all, of course. So, who do we actually, like, want it to go to? I mean, Philip Lokison seems like a good bet, because he holds a good bit of land locally, and he likes me. So, I'm going to vote for him, but I suspect, yes, a bunch of people, you know, aren't. And right now, actually, the votes are coming towards... oh, they're really divided, actually. There's a lot of division going on here. It's really close between Philip Lokison and, yes, Loki himself. Now, okay, hang on. What are the rules for rulers and vassals? Okay, candidates. Candidates, extended family, and claimants. So, they can't just vote for, you know, some random nobody because they want an English Anglo-Saxon back. They've got to vote for someone... eligible. So it's a bit of a dodgy election in a way, because, yeah, they can't actually vote themselves free of my rule. So, I mean, I definitely want Philip Lokison to have it. He's the right person to have it, damn it. And yeah, Britannia is still de jure part of this. It's just England doesn't exist anymore. Instead, there is just the Danelaw. Marvellous. You know, after all this time, we're almost flipping there. We've almost flipping rationalised all of this nonsense. It's almost making cocking sense. And okay, right now, first in line for Danelaw is Nil Second the Foolish of Pyjamaland. Hang on, is that... that doesn't sound like a good thing. When we say he's of Pyjamaland, he's not actually of Pyjamaland, is he? No, he's... I don't know why he's of Pyjamaland. Is he married to... oh, right, you're married to the Queen of Pyjamaland, got it. Yes, because if you're married to someone of a higher tier than you, you always take their title as yours because it's, like, more prestigious or something. So, okay, fair enough, I suppose. And yeah, as much as I like Scandinavia growing, to be honest, I like the idea of, yes, Britannia existing as an independent, allied, great Viking nation. That's pretty tempting too, because... put those two forces together, we've got a shot. We're actually going to be able to fight off against aha. There has been a change over here. So, what have you got right now? Good. Good, good, good. The empires of Francia and the Holy Roman Empire have divided apart. So, that's no longer a major concern. Right, we need to gather some money. Because, yeah, there's a whole bunch of titles we need to, like, you know, steal off people. And potentially we also need to... oh, someone became my... why is this guy my Chancellor? Because I feel like he... okay. Apparently, like... I thought he owed me a favour, but apparently it was the other way round for some reason. And that's... oh, this is going to go down badly with the locals. Right, that actually reminds me. I should check what the current state of play is in terms of powerful vassals. So, the Duke of Gwynedd now considers himself powerful. Which is Fair enough, to be honest, yes. And we've also got, yeah, he's fine. But to be honest, I'm not sure he commands enough troops for me to bother, really. And yes, actually, this new Countess of Not Brittany would be great for this, but apparently you need to be not fired. I mean, to be honest, well done for... Oh, your wife isn't... Your wife's not actually, yes, converting with you. I'm not convinced he's, like, super into this whole being a Viking thing, actually. You know what? We're not going to come up with many better opportunities to attack Scotland than right now, so I'm swimming in the flipping prestige here, though. Hang on. Aha! We might be able to make a lot of progress very fast by pushing people's claims rather than actually, you know, doing any of our own stuff. So, okay. Okay, my friend. Who are you right now, and what do you actually have? I don't know. You meanwhile have... You're actually the Duchess of... Hang on, you're the Duchess of... Ah! A little bit of Ireland. So that makes you local. Right, you. As you've already got a bit of firepower, I'm willing to back you and just basically hand a bit of Scotland straight on back. So yeah, this is going to be no problem at all. Right, get some troops out. This should not be an issue. The problem is we're probably going to be hostile to, yeah, the petty kingdom of Thingamajib next door. Because they're going to be thrilled about me being here. So that many troops should be just fine, just to keep them nice and calm. Some people are starting to convert. William III is coming in. I kind of don't care. He's got, like, nothing. Just move over here and... Guys, I'm really sorry, but I kind of need to take all of this myself. Because we're both at war, yeah, against the same people for the same things. And I'm actually... Okay, I'm not actually able to... Ah, Ellen, well done, Blade Master, absolutely beautiful. Right, okay. I'm not allowed to attack this. Get over to here, in that case. I know we're going to take a tiny bit of attrition, but it's barely any. But yes, the problem is I need to take this land in order to, like, you know, officially win this war. But I apparently can't, because this stupid war's going on. Good, 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 good. And I'm gonna be honest, the succession was just fine. We kind of sorted it. We actually we don't need a son. If she has a son now, is that going to mess everything up? That might be about to mess up everything. I don't know what that's going to do to the succession. Oh, and the Pope's not happy about this, as it turns out. Okay, the Pope wants the Danelaw back. Oh, no. No, 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 no. You're not having that. You're not flipping having that, mate. We are stronger than we have ever been before. I am not having it. Though irritatingly, that does mean we might struggle to actually, yes, get this war sorted out. Yeah, you know what? Just push in. Take it as fast as you can. I know we're going to take casualties, but we can heal them off in plenty of time. How long have we got, by the way? Just over a year. Just get this sorted out. 22%. Right there. The problem is I don't know whether there's going to be enough. Okay, just get over here. Knock out Inverness. Yeah, this is all absolutely fine. We have also captured somebody's wife, but they really seem to care about their wives, so it's fine. Yes, we potentially need... we're going to be needing more troops, and I can afford more troops. Like, I can afford so many more troops. Alright, we're swimming in money. The one thing Emperor Jonn is flipping good at is giant piles of money. So we can afford things, and... Okay, more children are coming of age. At this point, yes, we've got too many of them and we don't really need them. It's fine. Oh, here's good news. I think this war ended. I can't remember what it was about, but apparently I think, yeah, they were playing defensively in this war. So now we can go straight for the actual, the war targets, which has got to be the better bet. Okay, time is seriously ticking along here, so, okay. Okay. Last time the Pope came, the Pope was bringing, you know, big old piles of bad stuff in terms of heavy armor. So, heavy armor also, bear in mind, can be countered by... Hang on, I believe heavy armor can be countered by... Hang on. It actually isn't countered, apparently. I believe light armor does do the job against that. Like, light footmen, they counter... Yeah, they counter heavy infantry. Okay, yes, it just says what they counter. It doesn't say what they're weak to. So, I mean... Just a group of light footmen, just to provide cover against any heavy infantry, would not be the worst thing in the world. Let's actually get a unit of that in play. So, we don't need much, just a handful, because this stuff is cheap, okay? Just 4 of them, get them in production. We're not going to grow them right now, but we will be able to soon. Because when these guys come and attack and... Okay, hang on. How are you guys doing this? How are you making these demands? Never mind, it's the 8th flipping daughter, so it doesn't matter at the end. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. And this time it would appear that, oh dear, more people are willing to show up to actually defend the true faith, including, yes, the Duke of Wessex. Good. We've actually got ourselves a decent defensive army on this occasion. Sacrifice as many troops as it takes just to get this sorted out here. They're actually going to try and... Nope, they just somehow bypassed us. Okay, that's taken out. 100%. Enforce my demands. There we go. I'll be having that. When I say I'll be having that, it actually goes over to... it goes to Ulster, which is now... Wait, is Ulster now independent from Ireland? Okay, that's... Right, well that's... I seem to have accidentally... Okay, so... Yes, I've just created Northern Ireland, apparently. And yes, wash my hands so I don't get sick or whatever. Good. Right, stand down the troops right here. We did just take some prisoners. Do we know who the prisoners were and whether they're worth much? You're worth, like, something, so I shan't say no. Anyone who's actually got, like, a house, you can actually just, you know, be sold for money. It's not great, but it'll do. Also, yes, get my dread up if my dread's starting to... Oh, my dread is starting to slip. Okay, so that's going to save me a giant pile of money, actually. So you can just be got rid of. Dread means cheap troops for me. And now all of a sudden, oh yeah, now my army's going up in the world. Now my army is going to start getting a lot of flipping men-at-arms very fast. In fact, you know what? No, more. Flipping more. Right now, we need more troops. Get the number of light footmen up to max. They're dumb cheap. Just max that out. And screw it, max this out too. We can take it. Alright, the economy can take it. We have now got close to a flipping full stack. Now I'm an emperor, I can have like one more. So, I think we're okay for now. Alright, now just save up a bit of money. Because, yes, in a few months there's going to be... Wait, what? Who are you, precisely? Oh, you're the new Viking lesbian pope, though... Again, you're not really qualified for the job, and... To be perfectly honest, this is not the right time. And also the Kingdom of... We literally already own the Kingdom of Denmark. What are you hoping to get out of this? Oh, bloody hell. Why are we always having these at the same cocking time? Right, I've got 5 months to gather up some strength before the actual fight begins proper. And unfortunately, my council is in kind of bad shape. Because... for whatever reason, can I just, like, assign someone over the top of you? No, I can't. Yeah, lots of people are just basically saying, hey, I've got the right to demand stuff. So that's interesting. I mean, maybe it means Loki will be, like, you know, more available. So I guess that's not the worst thing in the world. Though, hang on, do we actually have a better... I tell you what, you love me, and you'd be a better spy master. Yeah, you know what, you can have that, and... I know, Loki, you deserve to be on the council. You're not flipping wrong. Then again, the Countess of Cambridgeshire would actually be a better steward, and apparently the Queen of Finland doesn't think she ought to be on the council. So, I mean, sure, to be honest, that's more money, and we do need money right now. By the way, darling, would you mind moving over to... Oh, that's not going to help me much. +3 chivalry is not going to help at all. No, just help me in general. +2 to martial's barely anything. Do you like me enough to give me money, by the way? And no, she doesn't have enough money to do that. Okay, in that case, probably time for our first ever act of selling minor titles. So this is sometimes a bit on the unpredictable side, but we kind of need the money to fund the upcoming defensive holy war. Everything is fine. And, okay, setting off titles, even though I myself have been inadequately honoured for my services. Who are you again? Oh, yes, the Duke of Gwynedd, who wants to be on the council, but, like, isn't. So, what do we want to do? So, spend 75 prestige. He likes me, gains a level of fame, respected by peers. Honestly, that's fine. I'm not lacking in prestige right now. Anybody who wants prestige, help yourself. I'll just leave it on the table over there. Meanwhile, what's the situation with all the rest of it? So yes, we are recovering levies right now. The champions are not the strongest they've been, but they're pretty bloody good. And to be honest, Ellen, I kind of need you to stay out of this. I'm so sorry, but I need you to not die. Is anyone else important to the succession currently actually on the field? I know you could probably defend yourselves, but just in case, no. I think that's it. We're just going to stop Ellen getting involved. Linda doesn't want to, not an issue. Number of troops here, that's just ticking up really, really nicely. So we're going to be, yes, bigger than we have ever been before. Levies going up. The number of flipping men-at-arms going up. Ireland just burst, I think, but honestly, I'll just leave them to it. It's not a problem. Okay. Everything's under control. Number of levies going up. Really, really nice. Right there. And the war has not yet begun. So, yeah, we're going to be... we'll be close to 1,000 gold before it does, which honestly is a pretty good situation to be in. And here it flipping comes. The crusade for the Danelaw has begun, but we've beaten them before, and I think we can beat them again. So, protect us, please. Pause right there. Absolutely lovely. Yep, we know you're going to be wanting all of that. I get myself a little bit of money, but not too much. We've got enough. Alright, we have got enough right now. Everything's fine. I actually get bonus money because I'm at war. John, it's time for the last great war, damn it. And, by the way, how close are we if we wanted to form the new empire? So we are... okay, we are 6. 6 short, damn it. So just one more war. We might be able to grab some of that from up north. And again, one attack against Galicia right here. One attack against the Kingdom of Scotland, or Catholic Scotland to be precise. We'll be in good shape. Okay, who's actually coming against this thing right now? And no kingdoms. Just a giant pile of, yeah, various knights, dukes, counts, etc. Anyone particularly scary? Honestly, yeah, giant pile of 4,000 a go. Then it gets down to very, very small indeed. Now, the Pope himself, of course, is never to be underestimated. He's bringing 12,000 troops. But, what do we know about these troops? So, armoured footmen and hussars. Yeah, I thought you might be bringing them. I'm prepared for you this time, Sonny Jim. Yes, and actually I should restore Ulster to the Kingdom of Ireland, even though it's going to kind of mess up Scotland, but it'll keep the Queen of Ireland sweet on me. That's pretty important. Still, the armies are ready. We're outnumbered, but we've been outnumbered by the Pope before, and once again, yeah, there is one advantage we've got here, which is we're defending an island, and again, we're not doing so entirely. Bear in mind, of course, yes, the Danelaw includes Brittany. That's the weak spot. That we might just have to sort of say we're not going to be able to defend. Because I might need the advantages of recently disembarked armies. So, okay, we'll have to keep an eye on where they're going. So if they're coming on foot to attack flipping Brittany, that's going to be an issue. So that's going to make this... that's going to make this a lot flipping harder. Right! We will see how this war goes next time, ladies and gentlemen. And if we're very lucky and if we can actually win it, we might just be setting up the Empire of Britannia. So Scandinavia and Britannia can be best friends forever. And together, we will fight back against Catholic Europe. And then beyond that, well, we have got our first foothold in Europe. And I would say France and Galicia are looking very, very weak indeed. So... the Kingdom of France could well be my next flipping target, which also brings me very nicely towards Zealand. We need to go and take Zealand back too. That is very, very important indeed. And one more thing, of course, beyond Zealand, yes, one more territory we have never held before. Right flipping here. Right in the heart of the Holy Roman Empire. So that might be a little bit on the tricky side to get hold of, but... we could start, moving in the right direction. Denmark moving south, France moving east. Together, we might just be able to grab them with enough time. So, we shall see whether all of that starts coming together or not very soon indeed. But in the meantime, I've been John, this has been many a true nerd, and this has been Crusader Kings 3. Thank you very much, and goodbye.
This guy's enjoying that. This guy's enjoying his elephant a bit too much.
Oh my god.
In fair Verona, we set our scene. Oh my god, Becky, look at her butt. It is so big.
They've managed to glitch inside one of the buildings. Elephants in the rear! And then in come the chariots!